Hey. I was wondering why it took so long. It's like, man, I even did it all feminine and everything. Sure, maybe. I honestly don't know where to start because you're talking about water, but I don't know where to start because there's so many things you could do with that prompt. Mm, right. Yeah. Yeah. Make it. Okay, so wait. Make it move. Mhm. I mean, okay. So it literally just this gradient, but you want it to just like slowly shift back and forth. Let me Google image search. Well, it wasn't gonna be like super fast. It'd be like smoke wafting in like a frame. Wafting. Okay, I guess my next. Oh, go ahead. Okay, my next question. When you want it moving, did you want it to be like just shifting left, right, up, and down, or did you want to actually be um like bubbling water, so it's just like a constant swirling, shifting of the blue and the purple? That that was an and or. That wasn't a. I already know how I'm gonna do it. I just want to know what style you want to go for. Okay. I'll do like 4 or 5 and send them to you. No, it's it's literally all the same amount of work. It's just a question of how the pattern goes. It's 'cause I already, like I was thinking I was gonna have to do something with, like, actual 3D modeling and doing stuff like that, but you're talking about that, I can literally do that with just a texture. I just gotta figure out how it exports, like, what the animation format that, Streamlabs takes. Yeah, the thing I can. It is that GIFs, you lose a lot of color quality. Tamish. There we are. Slash setup.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yeah. So yeah. Basically, yeah. Because collect my thoughts before opening my mouth, so I know what to say. Yeah. I was originally thinking when you said a animated thing, I was thinking like an actual like glowing frame. You know how have you used Steam? You've used Steam? You know how they have the different animated like profile frames? Give me un segundo. It was no. It was very poorly bastardized Spanish. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen really quick. See my profile thing on the top left? Okay. It's just the profile frame. Uh, I call it a rotating gradient, like an animating gradient. I mean, it gets the idea across. I just need to know what kind of animation you wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, I gotta find out what format Streamlabs takes as a video because if I use GIF, I can use GIF, but you would lose a lot of color quality. If you look at the old patches, um, yeah. If you look at the old Mutara Alliance thing, the old Mutara Alliance patch, if you see the nebula in the background, it's not a smooth color transition. It's like splotches of color. That's what it would look like if I use the GIF. So I got to figure out what it exports as. The reason I sent you that video, um, was because I don't have Photoshop, and Photoshop apparently has some sort of format it can export animations to that Streamlabs will take. That's the reason I sent that to you. And then you replied back, I don't like reading. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a shot. Hmm. Are you lactose intolerant? Maybe. It can have a sudden onset. Do you feel like someone has punched you in the gut repeatedly? Doesn't hurt. Okay. What have you eaten today? That's probably why. I'm guessing because you had nothing else in your stomach. It's got something to do with curdling the cheese and the cheesecake and just making gas. Your stomach acid. You say that, but you're gonna grab some more because I know that you like Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that you had nothing else today. So, um, yeah, whatever gut flora you got is just making gas. Uh, well, I mean, literally the only thing you have today is a block of dairy and fat and sugar. You should get some fiber in you. That I mean, the fiber should help it pass through your system and also solve the gassy problem. There's a also because like I've also like had burping fits if I'm really hungry. Like I don't feel hungry. It's just that gas in your system kind of works its way around up and out. So I've had like the burps if I'm hungry or like on an empty stomach before. That could be it too. Because there's always gas in your system at some point. It just gotta work its way out. Yeah, a little bit. Mm. Image files, GIF, JPEG, PNG, or WebM. WebM is what I need. Oh, which one? Oh, that one. Yeah, that was pretty good. It caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. It's one of those weird things where like I look at the because the way the thing's put together, it looked like it was supposed to be like one continuous image. It didn't seem like it was supposed to be separate images. You know what I'm saying? That there was no honor in that slap. Yeah, man, I like Will Smith, and he just ruined his entire career. You just make it. Well, Hollywood's screwed either way because he's a black man, which means it's racist either way. Well, be yes, he would've been crucified. The white dude would've been crucified. Not in Hollywood land, no. Alright, image. Mhm. I guarantee you she wouldn't have dared take offense. I don't know. Our culture sucks sometimes. Hey, Gizmo. You
It's because
gotta
you're
change
talking
your
so
alert settings,
loudly.
man.
Are we hiding from Maze again?
Nah,
Mm. Oh, sorry, Hood.
nah, nah. We talked with him. He's gonna chill.
Cool. What um what did he say to you? I kind of heard third party that he said something bad.
Come on, dude. Don't let up now. You were offended.
Mm, okay.
You were lit. You were you were out for blood. Never. I know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm not gonna finish that.
Yeah, fine. Work's slamming me at the moment. In a good way. Just really, really busy. So yeah, the business sold a few weeks ago, and the new guy is really good and actually likes me and respects my opinions. And when I have good ideas, he tells me that's a fucking good idea. Unlike my other boss was just like, yeah, and what's your point? Yeah, and now he wants me because under my old boss. Well, basically, I've been through three bosses now in the same company. So first boss with him for 8 years, 9 years. And when I was with him, I was operations manager. But I also did some of the bookkeeping. New boss comes along. Counts girl quits, totally unrelated to him taking over the company. I take over the account, so he demotes me from operations manager and puts me as bookkeeper. Apparently, the company doesn't need an operations manager, and it'll run perfectly well with people just handing out paperwork whenever they feel like it. Yeah, sure, we're a manufacturing company with no operations manager. So after about 4 years of that bullshit, I quit, went somewhere else, dicked around doing working for temp agencies for a couple of years, and um, going in and most of my qualifications are in quality assurance, writing procedures, processes. I can usually go into a business, completely streamline the operations, and walk out, and it'll be better than it when I started. Uh, did that with a few other places, and then I get a phone call from one of the managers. They're saying, "Please come back, even if it's just to fix the accounts, because the accounts lady that they got to replace you is completely stupid, has fucked up all the accounts, and we think we're going to go bust." So the owner of the company didn't bother ringing me, but he got a manager to do it. So I go back in. This woman had completely fucked up. She's paying people on the statement. She's paying the same people off the invoices, so she's double paying people. She's getting tax refunds from the Australian tax office when she should be paying bills because she's fucking up the numbers. Left the owner with $250,000 tax debt. And because of the way the company's structured, it's his personal tax debt. It's not like, something you can just write off and say the company went bust. It still comes back to haunt him. So I come in, fix all that, a little bit of creative accounting, and got the tax bill down to 125,000. Didn't get a thank you. I was working 6 days a week, 12-hour days for about 3 months, just to fix up the last 2 years of her fucking around. But then I'm still stuck doing accounts, and been doing that ever since. And the only reason I haven't quit is I need the money, and walking into another job, especially now when you haven't been vaxxed, is an absolute nightmare. So these news guys took over, and one of them said to me, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Well, I want to be operations manager like I used to be." He said, "Fine, you're operations manager. Now what do you want to do?" I went, "Okay." And after talking to him, so I'm now operations manager. I run all of the production, the installation. Basically, everything outside of the front office is mine. I run it how I see fit. And whenever I've said, "Oh yeah, I could do with a whiteboard," he just says, "Oh, go and fucking buy a whiteboard, buy the markers, buy magnets, buy what you need, stick hooks on the wall, hang stuff up, do whatever you need to fucking do to get the job done. Just get it done quick." So fine, I've been busting my ass for the past month because he only bought the company, 3 weeks ago, or officially took over 3 weeks ago. So I've been busting my ass, and I've got production running smooth already. Just not yet, but on Thursday he's going to take me to one of his other companies that he owns and wants me to run their production as well. So instead of just being production manager of the business, I'll be production manager of the group because he likes the way I work and how I can streamline everything. So then I'll have assistant managers in each company, and I'll be running the whole group and overseeing everything. That's when I get the fucking pay rise. And I'll be telling him that if he wants to double my workload, then he can fucking double my pay. So yeah, things are going really good. I'm just fucking exhausted. And my blood pressure, I mean, just because I'm skipping meals and fucking dosing up on caffeine, I got a new high on my fucking blood pressure meter yesterday. I got 150 over 100.
Jeez.
Well, you should be like the 90 over 60, 90 over 40. We're talking hypertension stage 2, getting close to a fucking aneurysm. High, that one. No.
I'm 100 over 72, dude.
Yeah, well, I was 150 over 100.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, we're talking. I don't know how I didn't get a nosebleed or, blurred vision or any of the other side effects. I mean, I've always run high. I've always been in like the 130s range, but never 150. And I'm on blood pressure meds as well. So for it to get to 150, yeah, but for it to get to 150 and I'm on blood pressure meds, that's bad. Yeah, well, you'll have stage 1 hypertension and stage 2 hypertension. Yeah, well, I was in 150, so I was getting close to, know, well, here they reckon you go above 160 and go to the hospital urgently. Yeah. Yeah, but went back to the doctor and he's basically doubled my dosage. Sorry? This one's called amlodipine apotex. Can't even say it once, right? All I know is I'm going to take 2 of these tablets every day of my life if I don't want to like have massive nosebleeds, headaches, and possibly an burst of blood vessel in my brain. Well, it's not until Picard's over. I want to watch the rest of the season. Uh, it's not Discovery. I mean, come on, it's Picard. It's not-
No. I've seen TNG. I haven't seen the entire series, but I've watched TNG.
I've tried doing that, but now when I look at it, it's like, geez, these special effects are shit. And especially when you see some of the YouTube videos where it says, "Oh, if you have a look on the screens of the on the bridge of the Enterprise, you'll notice there's big black squares, and that's because they made them too shiny and it reflected the lights, so they put big like matte squares over everything, which is why only half the displays ever work." It's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I just thought, they like auto switched off when people fucked off away from the station, but no, it's because they had to. You watch Voyage, and it's like, oh, there's Cass. Oh well, she's gonna turn into an all-powerful being and turn into energy and fuck off. Great. So, there's another half-decent character who was, slightly fuckable. God knows why she was with Neelix. So I thought it's because she wanted to go back and help the Ocampans, and he wanted to stay on Voyager because they found that little settlement of Ocampans that weren't on the planet being protected by the caretaker. Wasn't that it? Yeah, they were on Voyager, but then they found um another Ocampan settlement that was like away from everyone. Oh god, I've got like 50 fucking refugees. Alright. Yeah, at least they sell for like 25,000 each though, so yeah. So right outside DS9, so I'm gonna go and fucking sell them. No, I just go to the exchange. No, I bet you they're already on there for like 35,000, and I'll easily sell. Yeah, because they're needed for duty officer assignments. So anything for a duty officer assignment usually sells through the roof. Okay, so the cheapest common refugee is 25,000, and there's only two of those, and then they go up to 30 onwards, not counting a Romulan, which is there for 20,000 that no one can use. I don't know why they have specific Romulan ones, because even if you're Romulan, you can still align to Fed or KDF, so you'd get the Fed ones. But yeah, let's sell these fuckers, and I will put them on at 25,000 each. Oh, I gotta adjust the size. Post. Oh. Sometimes do this when I've got an excess of civilians, but I usually just put those on for 10,000, and then I usually sold them all within the hour. I just want them out of my way.
Hmm.
I thought you were live streaming, or are you just playing around at the moment? Because I got a notification saying you were live streaming, so I opened it up and sent you little love hearts and stuff.
Were you just
What you?
streaming an empty room this whole time?
I
What
sent
I
you a
would
love
give,
heart.
what I would give to see the VODs on your channel, the recorded videos. You don't have it set up, so there's no record of it.